Hey everyone, it is time to get to my least favorite books of 2016. Let's just get this done and over with. It is like probably near the end of January by the time this video goes up. I don't know when this video is going up. I have a whole bunch of videos. But I'm gonna go through some books that weren't my favorite. They're my least favorite. I don't hate these books necessarily, but it was just, they're down there. They're at the bottom. Like with my favorites video, I'm going to go through some honorable mentions, or in this case, dishonorable mentions, and also the DNFs, because I feel like those should be mentioned because I didn't even finish them. DNFs first. The first DNF I had was Genesis Girl by Jennifer Bardsley. If I remember correctly, I put this book down because I just was not agreeing with some of the decisions the main character was making, or the reasons why. I just didn't like her motives, and the story wasn't engaging me at all. I think I read about 30% of the book and I was just done with it. Next we have Hood by Stephen R. Lawhead. This book is kind of like a Robin Hood retelling, sort of, but to me it was just way too political in its writing and it kind of bored me, so I stopped reading it. And then I also DNF'd The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. I DNF'd this after 9 pages because I couldn't with the writing style or the grammar of it. It was not for me. Now my dishonorable mentions. These 2 books I gave a 3 to 5 stars, so they weren't bad books. I just was a little disappointed in them, I guess, that I wanted to put this on this list. The first book is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. It's funny that I have an honorable mention of hers in my favorite videos and a dishonorable mention on my least favorite videos. Passenger, it was an okay book. I was just disappointed with the whole insta-love thing and so on and so forth. I don't think I'm going to be continuing on with the series. Not anytime soon. I don't think I will. Just because it didn't appeal to me. The next book on this list is Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes. I was mainly disappointed, and it was just after reading Fallen Kingdoms December of 2015 and then reading Rebel Spring the next month. It was kind of disappointing. Just the high and the low. I did rate it a 3 to 5 stars, but I am going to continue on with the series, but this was just a little disappointing to me, and so I put this on this list. Now we have the top 3 or bottom 3. I don't know how you want to look at this. My top 3 least favorite books that I read in 2016. I'm not going in chronological order for this. I'm just going in any order. The first book is The 13th Sign by Kristen O'Donnell Tubb. I gave this a 2 out of 5 stars. It was just meh. I grew bored with it and had to put it down and had to force myself to finish it. So it was an okay story, just not the best. And so it's on this list because I could really do without reading this at all. Next, I have 13 Ways of Looking at a Fat Girl by Mona Awad. I gave this a 1 out of 5 stars. I just didn't like this book. It didn't appeal to me at all. The main character was just, I don't know who she was. She changed from chapter to chapter, and her teenage self was weird, and I just didn't like this book. I didn't hate it, I just didn't like it. The last book I don't even have anymore. I unhauled it in my last unhaul, and that is Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan. I gave this a 2 out of 5 stars, I believe, and I don't know what happened to the story. It was so long ago. I know I did not like it. I'm not going to continue on with the series. The ending was just a big, huge WTF. Just ended mid-battle or something. I forget. Of course, you can always watch the wrap-ups that I did of these books at the end of the month, except for 13 Ways of Looking at a Fat Girl. I didn't have a wrap-up for that. I just didn't like it. Definitely go watch the monthly wrap-up I did for Reign of Shadows because I have more thoughts and opinions that I remember from when I first read the book. So there's that. I think I did an overall good job of putting books down that I just wasn't interested in anymore. Like, technically, I should have DNF'd the 13th Sign. I just was 50 pages away and just wanted to power through it. That is my least favorite books of 2016. Yeah. That's a wrap. That's a wrap on 2016. I never want to think about it again. Overall, I read some pretty good books and not so good books, and a lot of books in the middle. There were a lot of books in the middle. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!